Hello, hello. Tanya here, back with another Creator Insights video. We are back at Rose Reef with Nico. Say hi, Nico.
Hi.
Hi. I love how we're wearing kind of matching
Oh,
outfits.
we are. I didn't even notice.
I changed my outfit from the tour,
Ah,
but I wasn't intentionally copying you, but I must have subliminally had that in my mind.
twinning.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. So, should we walk around and
Yeah.
I'll ask you some questions?
Okay. Perfect.
So yeah, how do you describe the theme of your island and yeah, maybe also the name as well?
The name was a bit of a random one, to be honest. Well, my overall theme, I was going for like a quaint English countryside village. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I live in a really bustling city in Manchester, so I wanted something that was completely different from that.
Mm-hmm.
You do see some amazing urban islands, but I wanted to go very natural, like English country garden sort of style, full of nature.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to sort of fill it with just little areas that you might find in a little village, little bits for my villagers to enjoy. Um, the name, I think it's one of these that I chose it really quickly because I panicked. Um, um, but I sort of wanted it to be, you find roses in an English country garden. Wanted something flower related. Originally, I wanted willow,
Mm.
but I was going for like Willow Reef or Willow Isle, and it was too long, so I settled on rose. But I think it works.
I think it works perfectly. I definitely get that English countryside vibe. Like all the flowers around are just so pretty, and I love how you've kind of done a lot of like color tone mixing. So you'll have like some monochromatic areas, and then some areas that are more have more variety. So, can you talk a little bit about your foliage approach?
Yeah, so originally I saw a lot of white, just white flowers on people's islands, and I absolutely love that look. So I
Mm-hmm.
think you'll find in most of sort of the common areas, if you will, that it's mostly white. But
Mm-hmm.
then I started to, as time went on, I thought I need some colour in my life. So I started adding in some coloured flowers in like villager yards.
Mm-hmm.
And in the more fun areas. So, there's a little butterfly walk at the top. So I
Yes.
added in some pinks and purples, and just tried to just make it a little bit more colourful.
Yeah, I love that. That's a really pretty area. It's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
And so yeah, what's your favorite area?
So I've got a couple. This actually, where we are now, is one of my favourite areas. I call it the Lost Woods, but it's actually the inspiration for it was a place I go to in real life near
Mm-hmm.
where my parents live. My parents live in a really nice town in Scotland, in Argyll, Bute,
Oh.
which is called Dunoon. And there's a walk that we do when I go up and stay with them called Puck's Glen. And it's
Such a cute
I
name.
know, and it's just such a gorgeous place. It's sort of full of waterfalls, pools, like hanging moss, trees, tumbled
Mm.
stones. It's really quaint and really gorgeous. And there's actually a legend there that a Scottish fairy lives in the woods.
Oh, that's
Um,
so cute. Is it
I
Puck?
think it's called Pocaban, actually.
Puckaban.
Yeah, and he, I might not be saying it right because I'm not Scottish, but but he apparently disguises himself as a ball of wool and rolls around the glen looking for unsuspecting victims to trip. Um,
To
so
what?
to trip over. So sort of you'll
That
see.
is so adorable.
So you'll see in here there's like little random items like the globe and the spinning wheel and stuff. And
Hmm.
I liked the idea that these belonged to some of Pocaban's victims that he tripped, and they dropped their items and they were just left for, people to discover later on.
That is incredible. That is the cutest inspiration I've heard of. Like these little lost items. And yeah, I mean, I definitely see that beautiful kind of um, natural like waterfalls and the lost woods and all that. That's just really gorgeous. Do you think the ball of wool comes from the spinning wheel?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Amazing. I love that. And in terms of like the items, are there certain approaches that you take in terms of decorating? Like, do you start with items or do you start with terraforming? What's your process?
To be honest, I am absolutely terrified of terraforming, of making mistakes. So, I mean, I don't think on my island you'll see sort of any really dramatic terraforming. I tried to keep it quite natural to how the map was originally, but just added in some little bits. I definitely sort of terraform a little bit and then start adding my items and just keep it quite sort of natural and organic, and I don't I like clutter. I like how the cluttered islands look, but I also like them to be quite practical so I can still get around and chop my wood and all that stuff.
Yeah, I totally hear that. Like I noticed from your map actually that it looks like quite natural to the original maps, and I really like that because it's like back to why we all love this game and how it all started and stuff, and the bits of terraforming you add like character to it, so that's really cool.
I hope so. And I do sort of sometimes I reproach myself about it because you see some amazing terraforming, there's some super talented creators, and I have actually just recently got another switch to start a second island that I might be a little bit more adventurous with.
Oh, exciting. Yeah, I think it's fun to have different approaches, like and the style really works for this island, and then if you're going to do something different, then I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like the clutter core islands are so beautiful, but like you just can't get anywhere.
Exactly.
Which, yeah, I'm starting to do more of a clutter design in my redesign, and it's just like so inconvenient.
I mean, they're so beautiful though. It's a bit of a trade-off, isn't it, between beauty and actual practicality.
yeah, definitely. And this little cat cafe, what's the I mean, I assume you're inspired by cat cafes, but like, is there a special meaning to you, or?
Yeah. So I love cats. Cats are like my favorite thing in the entire world. And there's actually a cat cafe in Manchester, in the city where I live. And I go there every year for my birthday. I'm like,
oh, that's so cute.
Like in my 30s, and I'm like, begging my boyfriend to take me to the cat cafe every birthday. So
why not?
It is quite special to me, to be honest.
I really love that, and it's in a beautiful spot.
Well, this wasn't on purpose. This was because I ran out of space on my actual.
Well, beaches are hard. Beaches are hard to design, so you did it really well. Do you have cats?
I do. I have one cat called Blossom, and she is a sassy little madam. She's 16 years old.
Wow.
She's an old lady, but she's going strong. She just likes her own space.
Yeah, I hear that. What's that in human years?
Oh, I think is it 7 to every cat year, so that would make her not old.
Yeah. Let's not do maths on this video.
I can't do fast maths, not one of my skills, unfortunately.
Oh man. Turnips, I respect this. I really respect this. I got too scared to continue doing turnips, but also I was saying this on the tour, I stopped because I couldn't time travel, but you are a non-time traveler.
Yes, I am. I did time travel a little bit so I could get the fireworks for your tour.
Thank you.
That was literally the first time I'd done it, and I took a break from the nips for a while because basically I was overflowing with money. But now I have my second island. I'm doing them so that I can give them to second Nico.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. When you clone yourself, you also have to finance yourself.
Exactly. Got 2 mouths to feed now.
Yeah. Brilliant. And the non-time traveling, like, are you a patient person? Are you just like quite interested to see how the game evolves in real time? Like,
I think it was mostly because obviously I got this game during quarantine when we were all locked down. And I liked it actually sort of by not time traveling, it kept me getting up in the morning and kept me motivated to keep playing. And I'd wake up really excitedly in the morning to sort of see what had happened on my island. And
this bridge has finally been built.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a pain. I think I had to I moved my campsite 3 times before I was happy with it. So that was 3 days.
Oh my goodness. You are such a patient soul.
I'm not in when it comes to life though. I'm really not.
So maybe it's like an exercise in patience.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think with my second island I will time travel because I've sort of I feel like I've kept this island quite pure and the way I've played it quite pure, and it would be nice to experience it in a different way, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how you want to play the game, isn't it?
But also, like, starting out the first time is quite exciting, but the second time, like, I don't know.
You've done it all, haven't you?
You've done it all, yeah. And there's, like, you kind of want to fast forward through some of the early, like, building bladders and all that kind of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I respect that. This museum entrance I found really, really beautiful. It's like, it's exactly matches that English countryside vibe you were talking about.
Yeah.
It's very quaint.
Thank you.
Quaint
is what I was going for.
Brilliant. And what's your like favorite thing to do on your island?
That's a tough one. I love just sitting and sort of just admiring my handiwork, I guess, and also swimming. Swimming is great fun.
Swimming's good.
That update was a winner. But also the fireworks as well. Like it's so magical just to stand and watch them and watch your villagers being so excited. It's just super cute.
They're so cute when they just stop and stare and then do that. What's it like? Encouragement sound.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Okay,
so here's Hopkins wearing his sailor hat.
Oh, hi Precious.
He's so cute. I love him so much.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk about these 2 areas. First off, you said this is a greenhouse inspired by practical magic.
Yes.
I watched that like a decade or 2 ago. I don't remember it. What's the greenhouse about?
So the Owen sisters, their aunts, live in this gorgeous old Victorian sort of mansion, and it has
it's Sandra Bullock, right?
Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah,
I should know that because my real name's Nicole, and but it was mine and my sister Zibby's favorite film. We were growing up. We used to have arguments over who was Sally and who was Gillian, the 2 main characters. And I just sort of wanted to sort of create something that was inspired by something that was really special to me and her. I don't know if you remember in the film as well, but they accidentally kill Gillian's abusive boyfriend, and they bury him outside of the greenhouse in the garden.
And it's coming back to me.
Yeah, and they start to believe that he's haunting them, and one of the ways he does that is a rose bush grows in the patch where he's buried. So that's why there's red roses here.
I love that. That's really, really cool. That's really cute. Nicole Kidman, like, this is a tangent, but my dad can never remember her name, and he calls her Kitty Nolman, which I just think is like hilarious.
So funny.
Anyways, and then next, this area, Bunny Cove, is so sweet. You've got your little area for all the bunnies.
Yeah, I accidentally ended up with 3 bunnies, and I thought, well, I'm going to embrace it and just give them their own little community. So obviously we have the Queen, Coco.
Yes.
Who is just the best.
Be all and end all.
And she's got her own tiki bar behind her house because she likes to host parties with the other bunnies.
I never imagined her as a hostess, but I know I see it.
I like to give them all these funny little jobs and characters.
So good.
And Hopkins loves bugs. the little blue guy there. He
Aw.
loves bugs and snacks, so I thought, well, he deserves his own little farm and a bug
Yeah.
pet outside.
Yeah, he can hang out with the worms and eat his produce. That is really cute. And then what about Genji?
Genji, well, he's a jock. He likes to work out, and I don't like any of the gym equipment. He just does his own little free weights outside.
I love it. Do not support exercise. He can go swimming off of this.
He can try. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I wish the villagers could swim.
Oh, I do.
You
I
had a
would
little
love it.
hangout with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love this cozy walkway.
Oh.
Like, you say you're terrified by terraforming, but this is really beautiful.
Well, this was quite easy because this was a solid cliff, so I just built a pathway through it.
Okay,
put some water.
Revealing your secrets.
I just basically carved out all of Bunny Cove, so it was quite a simple but time-consuming task.
Yeah, like the big terraforming projects just take ages, don't they? And so you shared like the practical magic inspiration and the overall theme, but where do you get your ideas? Do you have like specific inspiration sources or particular areas that are inspired by other things?
I mean, there's a couple of things. So my little tea area is because I am British and we like to drink a lot of tea. And there's a sandwich shop as well, which you obviously
that was so cute.
And that, we love our sandwiches as well.
You do.
So I guess I draw a lot on just sort of areas that I would enjoy if I was living here. I do get quite a bit of inspiration from Pinterest as well, and sort of just get an initial idea and make it my own, and then start adding loads of clutter.
I love that. I really like the idea of just making an island of things that you love, because it's just, you want to have fun on your island.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
speaking of the sandwich shop,
sandwiches are just so perfect. It's so English.
it was initially Hopkins who gave me this idea, because I thought he's always talking about snacks and sandwiches, and he's always holding a sandwich in his hand. So
that's so cute. They hold sandwiches?
Yeah.
I've not seen that. Oh, that's something to look out for then. That is so cute. When we my partner and we moved away from the UK for a bit and then came back. But while we were away, he was just like, I miss sandwiches. I was like, how do you miss sandwiches?
Whenever I go on holiday, I miss sandwiches. I just need a ham and cheese toasty in my life.
Oh, I adore that. Okay, yes, and this area is so pretty.
Thank you.
What kind of came first? Because you've got like gorgeous statues and the bridge and the butterflies and the flowers. Where did you start with this?
So this, the inspiration for this is another place near where my parents live. It's called Benmore Gardens, and it's a botanical garden with plants from all around the world, so from the Orient, the Himalayas, South America. And it's just such a beautiful place. You can walk around. There's like little bridges over water. There's butterflies everywhere. So I sort of wanted to create a little miniature version of that. It's just such a magical place. When I was there, the weather was it was super hot, but it had been raining. And you get what they call dragon's breath across the mountains, and it's sort of where the mist comes down over the mountains, and it gives it this real sort of mysterious feel. Obviously, I couldn't recreate that specifically. Hopefully, when the fog starts descending, it might look a little bit like it.
That's so cool.
It's just such a beautiful, beautiful place. So that was my inspiration for it, and obviously had to add the statues because they add a little bit of grandeur to the space.
They really do. And the moon.
Yeah.
That sounds so beautiful. I went to Kew Gardens recently, and that was really, really pretty. But there are not mountains with mist
Oh.
behind it. So
No, if you love Kew Gardens, you would, if you ever get to go up to Scotland, you should definitely visit it. It's just stunning.
yeah, I would love to. I went to Scotland once as a really little kid, but I don't really remember anything but like walking around a castle, which was cool. But
Yeah.
that's like it's like a 2-minute snapshot memory.
Oh.
Brilliant. And then I'm trying to think of what else I want to ask you. And so your Instagram account was originally for you and your sister, right? So
Yes.
do you guys play like together, or is it a way to bond, or like what's
Yeah. So obviously we couldn't see each other during lockdown. She doesn't live in Manchester, but she lives just half an hour away from me, in Preston. And we couldn't go to each other's houses. We couldn't see each other. So this was sort of, she got the game first. I hadn't played Animal Crossing since the original Animal Crossing on the Nintendo DS. And I just had to get it just so that we could play together, and
I love
it was
that.
sort of how we sort of stayed close during lockdown. Gave us something to do in common, and then we started the Instagram together as another way of just sharing with each other, and it sort of grew from there.
That's so sweet. Like it really, it's such a connector. And I've kind of seen Animal Crossing as a connector between people who don't really know each other, but I love how it's kind of kept you and your sister closer during COVID. And
Definitely.
that's really cute. And then you're going to be starting your second island. So do you have plans you want to share about that, or is it kind of secret?
Not secret. I'm sort of, at the moment, I am a little bit undecided. I wanted to go tropical, to be honest, do a little bit of a tropical island, because I feel like it'll be very different to this. And I actually, I work in luxury travel as a marketing manager. So I've got a lot of experience in sort of 5-star resort islands, and thought that if I did like a tropical theme, I could draw on a lot of real life inspiration there as well.
Very cool. I love that.
But then again, autumn's coming, so I'm sort of wondering how well a tropical island will fare in autumn. So who knows?
That is true.
I've got a bit of time to figure it out. I'm still resident services is currently under a tent, so I'm still very close to the beginning at the moment.
Maybe you'll get so addicted to time travel, you'll just change to an entirely new season.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, that's really cool. I can't wait to see it. And then, all right, so let's just do some rapid fire questions. What is your favorite thing about the game overall?
Favorite thing, it's got to be the community, I think. Obviously playing the game is absolutely amazing, but I think it's the community and meeting other people that keeps it going. We've had firework parties and things like that where we all enjoy events together, and swimming parties, and I think that's
so
my
cute.
favorite thing about it.
Yeah, it's like, how are there so many nice people, right?
I know.
It's really amazing. I started out on Reddit, like that's where I did my first trades and stuff like that, and I was really surprised by how nice everyone was, because like, I don't know, you hear about Reddit and trolls and stuff like that. And then I shifted onto Instagram, and I was like, whoa, everyone is so nice. Like everyone just gives things for free, and
I know,
just like wants to help each other, and it's just like, really heartwarming. Okay. And then what grinds your what's the term? Grinds your guts?
Grinds your gears.
Grinds your gears. Thank you.
What grinds my gears? Having to wait a day to move a blooming house, or accidentally picking a flower when you're trying to pick something up.
Yes, all the time.
And then you're like, well, now I have to be responsible for this flower. Like, what am I going to do with it? And then I discovered the garbage bin. So, what else irritates me? I think that's about the only things that irritate me.
And who is your favorite villager?
The ultimate dilemma. I mean, Coco is just stunning, isn't she?
I
mean,
pretty much just asked to hear you say that.
but I love Hopkins. He's just my little baby. He's so cute. If he has to leave, my heart would break, I think.
Oh, a bunch of my villagers have asked to leave, and I just tell them no. Like, I feel like I'm kind of trapping them, but they just can't leave.
They seem happy enough when you turn them down.
Yeah.
My issue with one at the moment is Bertha. Bertha the hippo.
Bertha.
She keeps asking to leave, and it's very upsetting because it's constant, and I feel like I just can't.
Oh.
I can't do enough for her.
So high maintenance.
Yeah. Oh, there's Aurora in the background. I think she's wearing a Nort sweater.
Oh, cute.
Which looks very weird when it's stretched over her belly.
Show me your belly. Oh, no, that doesn't work.
Wow.
Turn around, baby. Turn around.
Talk to me. Oh, no,
Oh.
it's not. I thought it was. It's one of the other ones.
Yeah, so Nico and I are both we met through Bladdy's stream. I'll like, if you don't know Bladdy's, check out her Twitch like immediately. Yeah. And the group is called Norts because we are a fan of the gnomes, or Gnorts, sorry. Fan of the gnomes and snort laughing. So, that's that.
I'm quite glad I haven't done that on this call yet.
Are you a snort laugher?
Oh yes, I'm terrible. Yeah,
I would love that.
It's really bad.
One of my colleagues used to do it like nonstop. He couldn't laugh without it.
Oh, no.
And it was just so endearing in normal life, but then he'd be at meetings, like really serious meetings, trying to not laugh.
Oh no,
it was hilarious.
I do it when I'm like uncontrollably laughing. I think I can control it if it's just a little giggle, but if something is absolutely hilarious, then the snorts will come out.
Okay, what makes you snort?
Normally when my boyfriend does something absolutely ridiculous, because he's the most accident prone person I've ever known. There was this one time when he was making a cup of tea but decided that would be a good time to moisturize his hands. So when he picked up the mugs, they slipped out of his hands and he spilled tea everywhere. It's one of the funniest moments I've ever witnessed.
I adore that. Oh, bless him. Thank you, Mr. Nico, for inspiring the snorts. I forgot my other question.
I'm sorry.
Favorite time of day to play?
I love nighttime because I love when the island's all lit up, with the little hyacinth lamps and cute things like that. But I really like around 7 p.m. just after golden hour, and it goes like a really gorgeous purpley colour.
Yes. And the music's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the 2 a.m. music, though. I discovered that the other day.
What? I don't know the 2 a.m. music.
It's because you're always in bed by 10.
I know. It's true. Okay, I'm going to have to do some sneaky time travel to do that.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? And then what are your favorite, non-playable characters?
Celeste.
She's so sweet, isn't she?
Yeah, I just get so excited when I see her. see her strolling about with her stars in her eyes, and she's just so cute.
Yeah, she's got the double thing of being adorable, but also giving you hopefully good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And your favorite items?
I love the terrariums. Speaking of which.
Yeah, they're so pretty. I think they were one of the first pretty items I got, and I just put them everywhere.
Yeah, I just love them. And I love the hyacinth lamps as well.
Yes, they give such a nice glow.
Yeah, anything plant related.
Yes, yeah, definitely. And then what's my last question? What is my last question, Nico? Oh, I was going to ask you for future plans, but I guess it's your new island. But do you have any future plans for Rose Reef?
I do, obviously, as my non-time traveling island. When autumn comes, I'm going to start, obviously, popping in any of mushroom items, because you'll have noticed there are absolutely none here. And I just love them so much, and I'm so jealous of everybody that has them, that I'm really excited to start adding them. And there's a little area to the left of here that I haven't touched yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to add there. And
Ooh, a
there's a
little
couple.
mushroom grove. I love it.
Ooh, I like that idea. And I've got some beach decoration to finish off. But other than that, I'm just going to enjoy my island.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Nico. It was a joy to chat and to hear about your ideas and about what's his name? Pucka.
Puckaban.
Puckaban. I'm offending every Scottish person right now.
So am I, probably. Don't worry.
Oh, amazing. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Creator Insights. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please follow Nico on Instagram. It's a tale of two islands.acnh. I'll link it down below. Any other way they can find you, Nico? Or is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Instagram only.
Instagram. So check her out on Instagram and see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.